The left and the right have been at war and argumentation, have been pushed into corners by so-called political people, rich billionaires, in order to create division in society. If anyone talks to you about the right, they're racist, they're Nazis, they don't want anything to do with anything that isn't a white, straight male. And the left, they're just willing to accept anything. They'll call you a female if you're an alien. Whoever it is, that is what we've been told to think about these people. And the liberals are accepting and the right are not. But this is just a bullshit message. I believe the left and the right is fucking ancient. We should have abolished this 20 million years ago. It is only in place to cause friction, arguments, and divide between people. Specifically, politicians, specifically civilization. They never want us to be comfortable and to be happy. They want us constantly bickering amongst ourselves about gender, about where we send money, about countries we support, countries we don't support, religion, whatever it might be. That is what we are forced to endure on a daily basis, and I'm fucking sick of it. So this is a absolute change. Now forgive me, I say his name in vain, but a lot of people on Twitter have, started this America First movement, and it's got me thinking, why the fuck is that such a big deal? Now, let's just remove our brains for a minute. I'm not saying let's stop supporting people who need it. There are people, countries, civilians, inside and outside that need help, and America is the biggest piece of the pie, mate, so you gotta, do your bit. I get that. But how can you sort other people out when you can't even sort yourself out? Would you give a homeless man a meal if you could not put food on the table yourself? Is the question I would put to you, and I hope the answer would be no, because if the answer was yes, then you will be continuously looking for that plate of food for your table, because you're never going to find it, because you just keep giving it away. There's nothing wrong with being kind, but let's just say this, what about if both of them people focused on themselves? The person who didn't have a meal went and got a job. It's not as easy as that. I don't want to go on for 20 years, so I'm just saying, got a job, tried getting on some sort of council benefits. That's where the council comes in and supports people to get them on their feet. They don't give them money for their whole life. They help them out for a few months while they find a job, and then it's like, yeah, good work, we've helped you, okay, you can pay us back through your taxes. That's what the world should be like, you know what I mean? The worst part I find is the left has been forced admirably to be the so-called good guys, when I think the left is abhorrently evil, and pushes ideologies and beliefs that shouldn't really be thought of. If you are a man and want to be a woman, do it. If you're a woman, you want to be a man, I'm happy for you. But let's just keep it at that. Why have we got to, dilute the fucking pool and add 50 other options to the case? Why have we got to suddenly allow these people who were born originally a man into an original woman's toilets? Okay, that's what we're going to start calling them. OG man, OG women. New man, new woman. We'll call them that, all right? But these ideologies we've been put in front of us have been just caused to cause friction, and it's time we abolish the left and the right. No more do I want to see anyone say, I'm on the left, I'm on the right. We need to remove it. If you say that, you are unintelligent, in my opinion. If you say that, you are part of the problem. It's time to evolve. And if people haven't got to the stage of their lives, I'm 20-something. If I've got to the stage in my life where I realise the bullshit around us, and you're a 45-year-old man or woman, have kids and a family, and you're telling your children fucking bullshit to never follow the right or never follow the left because you're a part of the problem too. I don't care if you're on the far left or the far right. This does not matter. We have to come together to fight an abhorrent evil, and that is rich billionaire politician, rapist paedophiles that are running this goddamn world. I was going to say country, this world. And this all links back to you-know-who. He who shall not be named. King Voldemort himself, the man who did not kill himself. I mean, Jesus Christ. We need, it's so abhorrently evil that I can see on Twitter genuine people defending Israel. Let's say the genocide never happened. Okay, Israel has never committed genocide. And they're just still teetering and shooting each other occasionally, okay, because they're never going to get on. They're never going to get on. They're both racist. They don't like each other. One doesn't like each other. The other doesn't like each other. What's happened to Palestine is fucking disgusting. And if this was 1938, World War III or World War II would have happened because of it. You know what I mean? We invaded Germany because they were gassing Jews. You know what I mean? And they've just killed a fucking nation, and everyone's just like scratching their dicks and picking their noses like, they're watching a film. At the end of the day, it's abhorrently evil, and it's because of Epstein. It all links back to him, Ghislaine Maxwell's father. You can do the research. He was a Mossad spy. He mysteriously dies somehow, all right? And then Epstein is sort of brought out and suddenly made a millionaire, multi-millionaire, and then now has links to Ghislaine Maxwell, her father, the Mossad, which is obviously Israeli special agent spies. This has all links to this. All links. And there's people on Twitter, politicians, serious people who've got millions of donations from AIPAC, sitting there telling me it's nothing to do with, no, we should support, if Israel falls, America falls. Bro, if Israel falls, what are you fucking on about? These people, if you're a religious person, Jews believe Jesus is burning in hell. That's facts. All right? That is, these guys do not support Christianity, which is sort of like what America is. No, is it not a Christian, a country built on Christian? I thought it was. You tell me, Sunshine Pot. Whether you like it or not, the biggest problem we face today is other entities sticking their fat fingers where they don't belong. And we need to rid it of everything. Now, I saw a documentary yesterday of a clip of someone in the CIA or FBI saying that the reason Donald Trump bombed Iran is because Israel threatened to nuke Iran. Can you fucking believe if that's true? This was a video. I didn't read it. It could be obviously fake like everything these days. But it was a real video. It was a 5-minute clip. It was like an interview of a CIA, fucking FBI, top dildo, whatever it might be, all right? What we need to do now is do a Nepal. We need to rise up and fight these pedophile, satanic, billionaire fucking cunts who are pushing ideology down our throat like it's your mum trying to force you down the dinner she made you that you don't like. This is not acceptable. We will not take it. We are not standing here anymore. We want America first. We want England first. We want everyone to be selfish but also help. Why is that so hard to grasp? You know what I mean? Why? If you have a litre of water, okay, there's no water left on the earth, are you going to give it to someone? I'd hope no. Unless it's your family, then I can understand. Are you going to give it to a stranger? No. Why the fuck do you want your money, your tax money, being sent there? Imagine how much tax reductions we could do if we just stop fucking giving a shit. And I'm not saying stop helping people. I'm not. And I don't particularly believe in taxing the rich more, because why the fuck should the government get any more money? All they do is waste it and spend it themselves on corruption and buy themselves homes with no tax. You know what I mean? So it's dog shit. It's dog shit what we are being served today, ladies and gentlemen. I'm changing my tune a little. I think it's important to talk about things. I want to have debates and discussions. So if you're interested, speak to me, get it down below, do whatever you want. But this is no longer an option. You have to pick a side. And I'm not saying left or right. I'm saying humanity. Are you on good or evil? Let's get that very straight. There is a good side and there is a bad side, and it's not left and it's not right. It is all of us need to collectively come together and disown these rich pigs, these absolute snarks who are controlling us and destroying the very fabrics of civilization, not by accident, on purpose. If you increase a population by 10 million people, it is basic business. I learned it in high school. Supply, demand. If demand increases, you have to increase supply. In order to counteract supply, you increase price. It's to counteract demand, you increase price. It's very simple. Less people will buy it because it's too expensive. That's how you do it. This is what these people want. They don't want us owning a house. They don't want you owning your fucking supermarket anymore. They don't want you to even have a cash wallet. These guys are a threat to civilization. They are a threat to our livelihood. And I don't understand. There are 7 billion people on this planet. How many billionaires are there? Let's say there's a load. Fucking dildo. How many billionaires? 3,000 billionaires. All right, there's 3,000 billionaires. So let's just round them all up and send them to. No, I'm joking. I'm not one of them. And 58 million millionaires. Okay, so what is our plan of attack? Well, I have a plan. Attack. And that's what we're going to do. Fuck these kids. Money should not be in politics. If you are a politician, you should take an oath, you should sacrifice your money, you should sacrifice 10 years of your life and only work on politics and not do anything else. You should get fed, you should get given meals by the government, I believe, a taxpayer, but you should not get a salary. And you should be given an apartment and you should just live like a fucking workhorse and serve the people. Now, politicians should not be a fun job. It should not be for everyone. That's the whole point. It should be a job where you have to commit your life to. Like joining the army, for example. You have to commit your life to. You can't really spend, you go out there, you spend however long in another country doing what you got to do for your country, and you come back and you have a lot of money. That's what it should be like. So we're not doing this BS shit where people are actually manipulating the stock market or manipulating certain things. These guys, especially in America, it's fucking stupid. Donald Trump can do all this and then they just spit it out. Joe Biden puts all this shit in, then Donald Trump just throws it out. Barack Obama did all this shit, Donald Trump just throws it out. Donald Trump does all this shit. Joe Biden threw it. It is so pointless and meaningless. Why are we doing this? What is the point? It is wasting my life. It is wasting my time. And it's making me not able to do anything. Oh, well, you can do anything you want these days. Bitch, no, you can't. No, you can't. If you want to fly to a country, you got to do fucking everything. Thank you, Osama bin Laden. You want to drive in the city I live, you can't drive on a street without being charged by some glorious prick. 7 fucking quid to drive my car 5 minutes. Fuck off. Fuck off. We are fucked. And if we do not rise and do something, we're going to be even more toasted, mate. You have to pick a side, ladies and gentlemen. And if you're on the wrong side, I spoke to my parents about this. It is time to pick a side. It's not left versus right. This is good and evil. This is whose side. Are you on humanity's, or are you a selfish twat who needs to be put in the ground? Make no mistake, we are at war. And it is not going to get any better unless we do something fast. Politicians are against us, all of us. All of them. Every single one of them needs removing. Removing. Left and the right, let's team up. Let's just put our differences to the side and let's just say, fuck these external people manipulating and affecting our lives in order for their sick games. It's literally like Fallout. It is Fallout in real life. They are playing games with us and they are just sat there laughing while we're all fucking dying. Some literally getting shot, murdered over a pack of beans. I mean, we are fucked.